It drives me absolutely insane when Panini can't keep consistency among their products. Today we have Select International Basketball, which is $180, compared to Select International Football, which is over $800 a box. Well, let's get into it. What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy RGL coming back at you again, and today I'm excited to rip some more basketball. We have had a whole slate of basketball come out lately, and this is one of the lower end ones that I definitely like, but I do have some gripes with Panini. As always, if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I do appreciate a like on my content. So Select International Basketball, just kind of shock dropping a couple weeks ago, and this is the 2024-2025 class. And this one is being offered for about $180 to $200 a box as I record this video. And that is a stark difference to what we saw over on the football side of things, where there was one drop on Panini's website for $160 a box, botted. If you tried a manual, you couldn't get a single box. And then immediately the product on the secondary market shot way up to $700. That's what breakers are paying for a singular box that was offered at $159. Now, the big difference between Select International Basketball and Select International Football is pretty substantial. In every box of Select International Football, you do get 6 Dragon Scales to 80, I believe, to 81. There's Gold Dragon Scales to 10, Black Dragon Scale 1 of 1s. And in basketball, it is just the Dragon Scales to 8, which are not even guaranteed per box. So, huge difference. I don't understand why. Why can't Panini just have some uniformity across all of the sports? Why can't we just have this one either have 6 Dragon Scales per box, or why can't we just have football have 1 per box? And I think looking at the market and all the hype beast breakers who ripped Select International and football and made it $800 a box, and that's the reason Select Football Hobby is now past $1,000 a box, because at one point International was selling for more than Hobby, and all the big box retailers were, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. We have to raise the price of Hobby. So that's why we are where we are with Select on football. Over on the basketball side, Hobby Select is, man, in the 400s, which seems like a crazy steal. That means Select International cannot be sold for more than $400. Oh, I feel like there's some people who are just so crushed about that. That being said, $180. It's one of the best lower end rips you're going to get at this price point, with a huge ceiling, of course, with the Dragon Scales to 8. Now, we are not guaranteed a Dragon Scale per box. We're not guaranteed a Select Stars jersey autograph as well. We're not guaranteed a Solar Eclipse, which I believe they're moving over from Spectra into here. That used to be a Spectra case hit. There is what we were looking for. We've got the Red Waves non-numbered, or the Red Waves are going to be to 99. There's multi-waves to, I believe, 50. And then Gold Waves to 10, Dragon Scales to 8. So there is a whole multitude of different color parallels. But the reality is, when you are ripping this product, you are looking for the Dragon Scales to 8. That is the ceiling in the product. And so we're looking for, you know, Luka, LeBron, Curry, and then, of course, the rookie class that nobody seems to care that much about, the Castle, Ricochet, and Sar. Even though we're already starting to see some of these guys contribute in their rookie year, and headed into their second year, it does appear some of them are going to have much bigger roles on their teams, or their teams are going to be better, like the case of Ricochet and the Atlanta Hawks, who are going to be very good. But let's go ahead and rip a box today. Excited to get into this one and check it out and see if we can hit a Dragon Scale. Yeah. So, Select is not without its problems. A lot of the players that were traded are in their old uniforms with a traded logo. There is going to be Lauri Markkanen. So, yeah, those are non-numbered on the Reds. That's what I thought. Reds are non-numbered. Multis are to 99, I believe. And then you've got the Golds to 10 and the Dragon Scales to 8. I think there might also be Blues as well. There's Emin Thompson, Bronny James Jr., Wiggins, Julius Randle, and we've got, that's going to be Keldon Johnson for the Spurs. That one is going to be numbered to 75 on those Blues. So, whole multitude of colors. The only downside about things like the Waves is, like, the Gold Waves don't sell for as much as the True Golds. So, you do have to consider that when opening these boxes. Also, last year, man, Gold Waves are like 2 per 12-box case. So, they are a tough pull. Alexander Sarr right there on the rookie. Reed Shepherd, and a red wave of Kobe White. Kobe White on the red wave. And we'll hope to see a gold today or something. Otherwise, we're pretty much ripping a glorified mega box if we don't hit. Ooh, there's a multicolor. They're kind of like the peach lemonade this year. I can see the yellow, the pink, and the yellow, pink, and orange. It's almost like a peach lemonade or something like that. Steph Curry, we used to call them the strawberry lemonades a couple years ago with Prism. All right, we've got tricolor. Is that another? Is that like DeJounte Murray? Of course it is. Why wouldn't it not be a DeJounte Murray? DeJounte Murray, 16 of 20. So those are numbered to 20 this year. And that makes it hurt so more. Because we're probably only going to get one of these per box. And ours is DeJounte Murray for the Pels. Ugh. Oh, man. I always say the buck stop here. But I also somehow seem to consistently get a lot of Pelicans in my rips as well. We have a white wave here. I'm actually very surprised by the amount of color in these. Yeah, I feel like there's 2 more colors added this year. All right, white wave. Rookie. Oh, that's Jackie. Jackie on the white wave to 99. So white waves to 99. Red waves non-numbered. Blue waves to 75. DeJounte Murray was our... Yeah, there's a whole mess of new color in these. Holy cow. I like the price even more when there's this much color and it's numbered and you're not just getting nothing but red waves and 1 or 2 numbered cards like a couple years back during Chet and Paulo's rookie year. Is that a redemption? We have a redemption. Well, good luck to me on the redemption. Filipowski. Some big names on the redemption, but God, let's just hope it's a big name, shall we? Rookie jersey autographs, red wave. Okay. I was hoping it'd be a vet. Jonathan Mogba from Toronto. What was he doing that he couldn't sign some stickers? Rookie jersey autograph, red wave of Mogba. We still have like half the box left. I'm honestly having a very good time ripping this one. Under $200 a box. Like I'm really enjoying this one at $200, even though we haven't seen that much. It just feels like we're getting a decent amount of value with numbered cards and autographs and multiple different parallels to chase. It is a substantially improved product over the last couple of years, and last year it was pretty good too. T-Mall, I guess we have International, and then International kind of became T-Mall kind of became International is what I'm trying to say. Before we had the Dragon Scales, the Chet year, we were just chasing after golds. Golds were like the best, and it was like you get 1 numbered card and a bunch of reds. This year, a multitude of different parallels. So I'm really digging these. For the Grizzlies, they have a couple good rookies, and there's a rookie shield. Okay, we don't want to see Cam Spencer. Don't want to see Cam Spencer. Okay, that we'll take Jalen Wills. Jalen Wills on the white to 99. 30 of 99, Jalen Wills. Will these stay $200 is a question, because compared to everything else on the market, these are some pretty good value. I'm not gonna lie. Compared to everything else in the basketball range at like $200. These are pretty solid when you consider that Mosaic is like still over $500. I would rather rip 3 of these in 1 Mosaic hobby. I'm not sure. There's going to be Julius Randle on the red wave. Would like to see something today. We've had a variety of color, but we haven't had any top tier names. We did have an auto, but it was not a particularly spectacular name. Zach Edey, rookie right there. Jimmy Butler, Stephon Castle, Chris Paul, and a silver of Paul George. 2 packs left. Let's see if we see a gold or a dragon scale. Complete the... Well, right on cue. There's the gold. There's the gold right on cue, and that looks... Listen, okay. This happens all the time. It's always a king. Can just one time, can this just be a Laker? Luka, LeBron, Bronny, I don't care. Can it just be one of those 3? I swear, every time I do a personal video, and we see that purple on the side, it's always a king. It's always a king. Can it be a Laker one time? One time. It's a rookie. Well, I guess we're going either Devin Carter, Dalton Connect, or Bronny James. That's literally all I can think of. Hey, I'll take it. Dalton Connect. I know he didn't have a great summer league, but hoping he can turn it around in the regular season, or maybe they move him. I don't know what the Lakers' plans are still in the offseason. Dalton Connect on the gold wave, 2 of 10. You know, I've opened a lot of high-end on this channel lately, and I've gotten absolutely smoked. This is one of the best buys, I think, in my opinion. This at $200, like, I know, you know, we got an auto and we got a good gold. This is a really solid buy at $200. For the crowd who wants their hobby boxes to be 200 bucks, this is something that you should definitely look at. Manual quickly, final card of the day is going to be a silver of Nas Reed. I like that one a lot. I like the amount of color. We got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbered color in that box, including a gold. So 5 different numbered color, some red waves, and an auto of Mogba. Yeah. Trying to not be results orientated, because that was a pretty decent box with a good gold rookie and an auto, which aren't guaranteed. Just the amount of color, just the fact that it's under 200 bucks. I like it. I like the ratio also of hobby to international, where you can rip about a little more than 2 of these, like 2.5 of these compared to 1 hobby. I like that ratio as well. That works. That makes sense in my brain. It's not all out of whack, like Select International football being $850 and Select Hobby football being $1,050. That makes 0 sense to me. I don't get it, and when I don't get it, I usually don't rip it, and I definitely don't offer it in my breaks. But yeah, I like these. You know, everybody complains and says hobby boxes are too high. I hear you. I agree with you. The singles market completely out of whack with most hobby boxes. This is a good buy. These are a good buy. You can easily make 200 bucks on the right gold or the right rookie auto, or just piece together your buy-in back on a string of good numbered names as well. Yeah, these are really good. These are really solid. I would recommend grabbing one if you like basketball and you like this class, or you just want to rip something that appears to have some good value. That is going to do it for me. Take care. Stay safe. Get yourself one of these boxes. We'll catch you next time on Down the Road.